Hi kids, it's Kristen again. So for today we have a new palette, new company I haven't tried before. It is Wicked Sisters Cosmetics, and this is the palette, Season of the Witch. This is another indie brand, which I think I saw them on Instagram, checked them out, picked this palette. I believe with shipping and everything, it came out to only like $25 and some change. There was like a sale or a discount code or something. So I was a little, save some money that way. So talking about the palette. So one thing with the packaging, it came in like a brown mailer, and the like the postage that was printed with the name and addresses and everything, it was like torn up, like they just ripped it. And then like the shipping package and the actual package was also just like ripped. And I, from like a company, I expected like a little bit sleeker and nicer. That's kind of like the packaging I would expect from like somebody I bought something from on like Mercari or eBay or something like that, not from an actual company. Going inside the package though, the palette was wrapped up very nicely. It had 2 layers of bubble wrap, so that's important. They protected the product, and really that's like the only nitpicky thing I have to say so far. Actually, I haven't tried the eyeshadow formula yet, so we'll see about that. Take off the color saver. There is a mirror, so I'm going to bend that back, and that's the color story. Just very nice. Looks like there is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mattes. And I can't tell if it's a shimmer or matte. It's like a matty shimmer. No, it's a matte. So there's 10 mattes and 5 shimmers. So let's swatch first. So right there is the top row. Not super pigmented, but let's go back into that purple. Maybe it can build up. Yeah, it builds up. Orange was a little patchy, but the rest were good. So I think this one is like supposed to be like a dark brown, dark purple, but it looks very similar to the black, matte black, excuse me. So that was the top row. So we'll go into the next middle row. All right, that is the second row. Not too bad. The shimmers are okay. Nothing like crazy sparkly, but still nice. And that's kind of a preference thing. I like to sparkle. Okay. Oh gosh. That red is like staining. It doesn't want to come off. Some water in my little makeup eraser. I use so I got some of these makeup erasers that are like this, and I just found them like not very efficient. Like the shape of it just like was hard to take off my makeup with. So so I was like, oh, I can just use them to help like clean up, or um, you know, if I wanted to swatch something, clean that off instead of using a big makeup eraser. All right, we're gonna go into the last row. That silver is pretty nice. Pink's a little patchy. Brown's a little patchy too. My gold's nice. All right, that is the bottom row. Pigmentation is not bad. It's not the best, but it's also buildable. So some people prefer that, where, you know, the pigmentation's not boom in your face, but if they want to build it up, they can. Which is nice too. That's a saying I use at work too. It's like I can add more, but I can't take away that easy. So, all right, so we're gonna do 2 looks. I have no idea what I'm going to do, so we'll figure it out together. That green and yellow is kind of calling my name. So let's do, I'm gonna put the green in my crease. And, you know, swatches don't always mean anything. Sometimes when you use a brush, it just works out better. Sometimes when you use a finger, it works out better. And that's what she said. Because I'm 12. There's a decent amount of kick up in the pan. Oh, I forgot. I was going to do my other eye, but then I forgot we were doing 2 looks, not the same look on each eye. So, yeah, it went on very nice. Just clean that up a little bit. That's not the shadow's fault. I have weird shaped eyes, and like on this side it tends to, like, when I do shadow go down, this one tends to like oval. This tends to be able to be a little more like winged, but it's just my eye shape. It's not the shadow's fault by any means. Okay, and then we're gonna go in the yellow. And this is a neon yellow, which is awesome, but it's not really showing up. I'm mostly just taking off the green instead of it blending. I might try a different fluffier brush, see if that works. Yeah, not much pigment with the yellow. Can't even really see it. It's just kind of, it's there. You can see it a little bit, but like, I wanted the neon, but it's still pretty. Like, it's helping diffuse out that green without being like too crazy. Okay. There's that red in there. Like I've said before, me and red eyeshadow kind of makes me look sickly, and I don't know if it'll go with this, but I kind of want to try it. Almost, it felt a little gray for a second when I was swatching. I almost thought it was like glitter, and I was like, no, nobody wants pressed glitters. Let's throw the red on there just to see how it shows up and what it looks like. We're not critiquing my look. We're how the shadows perform and how they look. I put down some glitter glue, even though it's not a glitter. I still wear glitter glue with shimmers. It just helps them stay, and just helps bring out a pop of color, I feel. Went on very nicely, goes in with the matte well. Yeah, I actually like that. If I, even though you can't see the yellow a whole lot, that'd be kind of a nice, like Christmas green and red look. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not the best shimmer formula, but it's not bad. I definitely I like it. It shows up really nice. Good pigment on the shimmer. Okay, crazy eyeball look. Not bad at all. If I had known, if I had planned it out, I probably wouldn't have put the yellow on there because that kind of doesn't quite go with the green and red. I probably, maybe, there's not a shimmer that really speaks to me with the yellow and green look, which is my fault for not thinking ahead of what I was doing. I'd probably, if I went for this look again with the green and yellow, I'd probably look to my single shadows or another palette to find a shimmer that speak to me. And you'll have that, not a color story is not going to be perfect for every look you're going to want to do. You just sometimes have to be imaginative. And when I've done that, sometimes it works out really well, and sometimes it doesn't work out so well. For the next one, I'm going to do a purple and silver look. So there's a matte purple called Watch. I probably should have told you the other shades. The yellow is Crow in the Dark. The green one is Witch, and the red is Motel. So this is the matte purple. Yeah, I said that, Watch. Yeah, definitely not patchy going on the lid. Like I said, a couple of the mattes are a little patchy when I swatch them, but swatches don't always mean a whole lot. Then I'm going to go into the Factory, which is the one that it kind of looks black in the pan, but when I swatched it looked kind of like a dark browny, dark purpley color. Just kind of deepen up the outer corner a little bit. That actually goes very nice, blends well together. That's wonderful. All right, so we're gonna go get a little glitter glue again. This is the NYX glitter glue. Like, this is like $5, $6, and I've been using the same tube for months, so it you don't need a whole lot, and it lasts for a long time. So I think it's a good investment for eyeshadow, especially if you're gonna use a lot of shimmers and obviously glitter, since it's glitter glue. I use glitter, like loose glitter, on occasion. My husband not this last Christmas. The Christmas before got me like every color of glitter. So that's fun. You have a lot of fun with that if glitter is your thing. So I'm going in with the color Curfew. It's the purple shimmer. I'm going to do it on the outer corner and a little bit on the inner corner. It's laying down nicely. Actually, I kind of messed up, so I'm just going on the whole lid. Whole lid's being going to be Curfew. I'm going to do the Factory on the outer because I kind of lost it a little bit, covering it up with the purple shimmer. I'm going to put a little bit on my under eye. And I'm sorry that like I keep dipping out of screen. I haven't figured out a great angle for like the get ready or try-ons, so I can be where I have all my brushes and everything I need for that. I think I found a good spot for the unboxing when I did Allie's makeup box that I bought. So I think that's good. I just gotta find a good angle for this. But just like everything, just gotta work on it. We'll get there. And I go in with Watch again and just soften up the outer corner a little bit. All right, and then so there's two Silver Shamrock and Commercial. Silver Shamrock. I mean, they're a little bit different, but not totally. Yeah, as you can see, they look very similar. Commercial's a little brighter, but not as like opaque. I think I'm gonna go with that to put over Curfew, just kind of in the middle of my eyelid, just to give it like a little different dimension without going too crazy or changing the look. If I'm going to review a palette, I don't want to get like too crazy in the look because I don't know the formula. So sometimes if the formula is a little bit different, you might do something different with your eyes. So to give it a more fair review, I want to do more simple eye looks. And I like how this one turned out quite a bit. I think with the silver, the Commercial, I believe it was the one we put on there, it gives it like a little bit of different dimension without being too crazy. So I would say that this palette is pretty darn good. Like, the only real complaints I have about the formula is that really that yellow didn't show up as much as I would have liked. But the mattes blended really well together. The shimmers were nice. Maybe not as in your face, but that's a personal preference. They showed up nice on the lid. You know, like I said, swatching, some of them were a little patchy, but they looked really nice. Like even that Commercial that I just swatched kind of had a lot of like flaking off when I swatched it, but on the lid it looks really nice. I do like it. And even the red and green is nice. I didn't know I was going to go for that. Like I said, I did not plan ahead. Yeah, this is good, a good palette. I would definitely check it out again for an indie brand. The pricing's not bad, and it's just fun. I like the witchy, spooky vibes. I think that's super fun when a company does that kind of look. It's, you know, Halloween all year round, which is cool with me. I think Halloween is so fun. So yeah, I would definitely recommend checking them out if you're looking for something different. They just had a new palette release not too long ago. I do follow them on Instagram, and I will try to link them down below. I'm still very new at this. I'm not crazy technical. I definitely think it's worth checking out though, and I appreciate you coming for my review. If you could please like, share, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. All right, bye kids.